Welcome to the Bushido Gang. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Attack on Samurai bringing you all a drawing video slash podcast talk thing that I've been doing. So how are y'all doing? Hope y'all are doing well. Let's see. The last time I talked to you guys was about 2 or 3 weeks ago when I did that Charizard drawing. So I have it finished now if you guys want to see it. Let me just get it real quick. Right now I'm working on the drawing for Miles Morales. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, here's the Charizard drawing, so it's finished now. I actually put it into my put it in my Discord as well. So if you guys are in my Discord, you can see the drawing for yourselves. And if you want to join my Discord, I'll probably leave a link in the description and everything. So yeah, Charizard. So I finished that right before I left for Virginia for just a short break to see some family. So yeah, this is the Charizard drawing. I have a little cousin down in Virginia. And he likes Pokemon. So I actually showed him. Well, I showed him the sketch I did. I showed him the sketch of the drawing, and he was just like Charizard. And I was just like, it was just kind of like, you know, it was really nice. You know, it was really nice. I was hanging out with my cousin and you know, his kid, my little cousin, my baby cousin, and he actually had the Ultra Sun and the Ultra Moon show going on. So I was watching it with them, or with my baby cousin, and he's gonna be turning 5, I think, sometime. I think on May 4th actually he'll be turning 5. But I was watching the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon series, and I gotta say that it's actually pretty good. It's surprising to say, but I didn't expect it to be that good. Yeah, there were some pretty good episodes in it. I know that the story just focuses on Ash being in school and everything like that. But the character building and everything like that, that went into all the students and everything. And even the professors, or even even the professor and Lucamine, it was pretty good. It was pretty good, actually. So I was just surprised, really, for it to like turn out that well. I was just very surprised about that. But yeah, it's not too bad. Especially the opening theme. The opening theme is actually kind of fire. It goes like Tapu Bulu, Tapu Fini. Wait, actually, I think it's like Tapu Lele, Tapu Bulu, Tapu. I don't think it would. Did it go Tapu Koko first? I don't remember. But like, it had like this old like kind of 90s kind of R&B like kind of sound to it. It was just so cool. I didn't expect that opening to be so fire, but yeah, at least for the English dub anyway. Because you know, I was watching it in that. But yeah, my little cousin though, like he actually likes there's a Pokemon he likes. I think it's just from the show overall, but he likes Flygon, and I just like, I don't know, I just had like the happiest smile on my face when he said that he liked Flygon. And I was just like, that's so cool. So I don't know, maybe one day I'll do a drawing for him. Maybe I'll draw a Flygon for him. I was thinking about it actually. Maybe to do something like that for his birthday, but yeah. Anyways, how are y'all doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Didn't mean to go on that spiel just to start off, but yeah. I'm doing okay. I mean, well, first I want to know if you guys are doing okay. So just say in the comments if you're okay and anything like that. But yeah, I'm doing all right. You know, just I wanted to do this drawing video just because I was in the mood, and plus, you know, like when I'm doing these drawing videos, I just want to talk too, because I feel like for the last couple times that I've done my Showdown lives, I feel like I kind of lost that connection that I had before with just like talking with you guys openly. So I do apologize for that. I don't really know why it happened. I feel like it's just because I got so caught up in like just ladder in general. just playing ladder so much. Again, I'm talking Pokemon Showdown, by the way. If you're new to my channel and watching this for the first time. Yeah, I play competitive Pokemon Showdown, or competitive Pokemon. It's on Pokemon Showdown. So I play that a lot, and I had to take a break from it just because I think it was just doing too much to me, and I needed to focus on other things, which is why I kind of had to take a step back from it. But again, I am thinking about getting back into it soon. I believe when I did my last vid, I had mentioned that I was gonna start sometime in June, but I think I might just change that up and just start sometime in May now. Because I mean, May is now here anyways. This is the first day of May. So I'm thinking I might just start it, or I might just start pretty soon. Because I've been kind of getting that itch to record again, record Showdown Lives again. Now I'm gonna say this right now. I have no idea what the meta is like for Pokemon, for Scarlet and Violet right now. Like, I've played a little bit of the meta so far, as I've pretty much only just got back into playing like 3 months ago. So February actually, March to be more exact. So my knowledge is very, very limited when it comes to OU for Scarlet and Violet. So if you guys, like, not just like in the comments, but just like, even in my Discord, if you could just give me some light tips and everything on just what to expect in Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet, then I'd appreciate that. But yeah, again, I've played a little bit on my own, and I do like the meta. Like, here's the thing, right? I like what the meta's doing, but I don't like it at the same time because it's just so random. It just feels very, very random to play right now. I left a comment up in Jamvad's Discord, just giving my thoughts about the metagame and everything. And like, I didn't really get I didn't actually get a response back. Like, I was legitimately asking questions because I don't know what is going on. But I didn't really get any answers besides, make sure that if you want to get an advantage early, you got to make sure that the opponent terrace first. And I'm just like, okay, and then what? I don't mean to be rude and call that out, but just like, what else do I need to do? I guess. Cause like, Terra isn't like Z moves or mega evolutions, cause like those are like, you can actually predict those for the most part. Well, Z moves were kind of actually. See, now I don't know if I want to get into this, cause like, Z moves are kind of random, but they weren't, because they still kind of worked in a sense. And sometimes there were just random mons that would run like, just a random coverage, or just run a random Z move to cover for a check. Like, for example, Escadrille used to run Normalium Z to break through Zapdos, and Zapdos was one of its best checks back in Sun and Moon. And honestly, that was probably one of the things that actually kept Escadrille like relevant in Sun and Moon, if you think about it. Because that mon pretty much dropped off the face of the earth once the Sword and Shield came out. At least like when the legendaries showed up and everything. But yeah, again, sidetracked though. So Z moves, or not Z moves, but Terra doesn't feel like Z moves at all. Like, it doesn't. Like, it just feels like it's a mon. It's a mon and a new, like, it's like, how do I say it? It's not really like, you have a 7th mon. That's what you have, and you can't predict that. It's just not possible to predict that unless like you spend hours and hours on it, on end, just like being able to being able to distinctly know which one is gonna Terra, which, you know, shout outs to those guys if they've already done it. Which, I mean, I'm pretty sure like most of the tournament players have by this point. But yeah, man, like I don't know anything. So the furthest I've gotten so far while playing on my own is 1600. So I managed to hit 1600. I want to say sometime, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. Then I dropped after that because I was trying something and it didn't work, and I ended up falling again. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know what everything does except for like the more standard things, like Kingambit being Terra flying, same with Dragonite being Terra normal with DD E-Speed, some other basic stuff too, like Great Tusk, even though that one's still kind of an odd one for me still, because Great Tusk has like 5 different sets it could actually run, and the ones that are the most like common are the defensive sets, so I still don't know how to play around those quite yet. And then Valiant is just like amazing. That thing is like, it's just broken. I don't want to actually know it's not broken. It's actually not broken, but it's very good. It's a very, very solid mix attacker, or again just a special attacker, or even like going physical offensive on it. But it's just a very solid mon. And even a scarf set too is great for it as well, since you can just clean up in the late game as well. But yeah, that's pretty much all I know for the most part when it comes to like the common stuff in Scarlet and Violet. But of course I have been playing the lower tiers as usual. I did play a little bit of NU and Little Cup, and Terra there doesn't seem, except for Little Cup. Like Terra doesn't seem too crazy. The thing in Little Cup is that, like, with Terra feels like I don't want to say it's a cop out, but it does feel like a cop out, because like for example, right now they're doing a suspect test on Diglett, because Diglett has been kind of busted with Terra because it can just Terra on opposing Diglets, or just on anything in general, and then just be able to hit everything. Like the mon hits everything now with Terra, so you can Terra flying with it, avoid earthquake and everything, get your sub up, and then you're just good to go from that point. You just start smashing everything. So it's kind of busted. So it's kind of busted actually. It's a pretty busted mon. So with Terra, it's just made it even more complicated, which is why it's getting suspect tested right now. If it does go, I mean, like, I don't really care. I haven't spent a whole ton of time in Little Cup yet. And I still don't know, like, I still don't know, like, all of the nooks and crannies about it yet, besides, like, some basic stuff, like Toad Toadcool being one of the best mons in the tier, Poniard as well. Poniard is basically number 1 at this point. Like, if Diglett goes, Poniard's gonna be number 1. So there's that. And yeah, again, that's the basics that I know about it. Again, I don't know everything about this meta yet, but I'm still learning and playing as best as I can. Same with NU. NU, actually, I have no idea what's going on there. I have no idea. Like, I played a bit, and I picked on some things. Like, I know Passimian's still really good. It's been this way for the last 2 generations now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I know that a lot of mons got buffed, like the evolutions got buffed with having Calm Mind, so a lot of the evolutions are getting playtime now. Like Umbreon and Vaporeon are like the best defensive checks to things right now, and Jolteon is actually amazing. So it's pretty much right back to its golden age of, I don't want to say ADV because that's kind of like I mean, I really wish I could say it's almost on the same tier as it was in ADV, but it's not. It is top 10 though, surprisingly. It is top 10 right now, because I just saw the stats come out for May for the tier shift. So and also just like the rankings where everything is at, and Jolteon is apparently top 10. So that mon is very good apparently, and I definitely need to use it. So I'm going to use that thing as soon as I can. So I like Jolteon. I do. It's a very cool mon. I just didn't realize how strong it actually was in this metagame, and it seems to be kind of great. And I think this is because there's a lack of ground types right now. I think that's one of the things that kind of makes Jolteon like very good. There's really no ground types out. Like let's say if Mudsdale drops into NU at some point, then Jolteon may end up dropping. Yeah, it may end up dropping, or just like another like tank just drops down. Then maybe Jolteon might not see as much play. But again, I don't really want to jinx it. I actually do want to use it, so I'm gonna try and make a team with it as soon as I can. Once I'm in the mood to actually build. Once I'm in the mood to actually build anyway. Yeah, sorry about going on my showdown tangent, but yeah. Again, I'm still like active enough, but I'm not like crazy active like I was like a couple months back. So yeah. Anyways, this Miles Morales thing is looking pretty good so far. Again, I'm just like, basically what I'm doing right now is I'm just doing a rough sketch. I mean, I already did the sketch before on paper, and I'm just doing it on, like on my drawing pad now. And then I'm just gonna redo it again, and I'll just use just go through it with one stroke. Instead of doing multiple strokes. So yeah. So yeah, I'll just do that. So make sure that they all align and everything. There we go. Alright, that looks good. Now I'm gonna add his the spider design, but I don't want to mess it up. You know what? I'm just gonna like find the image real quick because I don't want to mess it up. Let's see. So we go to. All right. Miles. Oh yeah, I can't wait for that movie to drop next month. I cannot wait for it. It's gonna be great. Like this. I can't wait, man. I literally can't wait for this. Let's see. So where is? So I want to get the one with him in his hoodie, since he already has the design there. So I had to look for the Spider-Verse one, if I could find it. This one's close enough. Let's see if I can just. That's okay. I can probably do something like that. Okay, so I'll just do that. Wait, let me just go back to it again. Okay, there we go. So it's like that. My bad. Sorry. Didn't mean to burp like that. Again, this isn't gonna be perfect at all. Like, I'm just drawing this out, so please don't like hate me or something. Just be like, like I'm just drawing this out. So again, I know this isn't like it. I'm sorry. I'm just doing this my way. So that's just yeah. I'm just gonna do this my way. Actually, doesn't look that bad. So yeah, please don't hate me. Please don't hate me for doing this. For doing my own thing. All right. Probably make it bigger. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna like go crazy with it. Yeah, again, I'm excited for the Miles Morales sequel. I think it's gonna be really good, and yeah, I mean, like, they got all the Spider-Man and Spider people, actually. Got to be politically correct out here. Anyways, all the Spider people, they're gonna be showing up in this movie. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be pretty fun. Probably gonna see a ton of Easter eggs and whatnot. And probably, I mean, they already mentioned stuff from the actual Marvel movies, or the MCU with what's his name? I forgot his name already. Tom Holland's Spider-Man. So they already have that going on. Now I'm curious if they're gonna add Sam Raimi's too. That would be pretty sick if they also add Tobey's and Garfield's in there too. They probably will get mentioned in the movie, but yeah. So again, let me know if you guys are hyped for that, because I am pretty freaking hyped, man. I am hyped as fuck. Yeah. I don't really have like any crazy expectations for it. I just know it's gonna be good. I just know it's gonna be good. It won't be as good as the first one, obviously, but I think it has potential to I don't know. It could have potential to be better than the first one, but again, I don't want to give it too much praise. Because I mean, like, that was one of my favorite movies that came out of 2018. Like, it was just amazing. It really was just amazing, just in terms of like the animation and even like the art style too. Like, it was such a good movie. Graphically and just like, I mean, the story was cool. The story was good too. Don't get me wrong, the story was good too. But the animation really carried. The animation carried hard in that movie. So I'm expecting the same thing in this one. But the story definitely looks like it's gonna be like more fluid, I'd say. So I definitely can't wait to see how Miles will overcome his challenge with the Spider people. Again, it's just gonna be like sketching it out. I'm not gonna like do everything here, so actually this might be a little weird doing it this way, because I don't really want it to overlap against the fingers. I think for now I'll just go with it anyway. Just do light strokes. Let's see what else is going on. What else is going on? Oh yeah, going back to Showdown, old gen stuff. So I'll probably get back into doing old gen stuff too. I don't know how soon. Because again, I really want to get more accustomed to Gen 9 first before I dive back into old gens. So it might be a little while until I get back into it. Or if I do it, it'll probably be like, I might just do like I might just play one of the old gens for a little bit and then just dive back into Gen 9. I might just do that, honestly. Because again, I really want to get an idea of how to play this generation first before I go back and just like switch between old gen and new gen again, like I did when Gen 8 came out. Then again, Gen 8 was kind of going on like a slow it was going on a slow pace, while Scarlet and Violet, I feel like it's on a much faster pace right now. So, um, so that's why I kind of want to learn the metagame like as soon as I can, or I mean like learn the metagame with you guys. Just like on hand and everything. And then maybe touch back on the old gens once I feel comfortable enough with Gen 9. So, I think that's gonna be the plan for now. It's not 100% though. Could end up changing, but that's kind of how I feel at the moment about recording at least. So yeah. Alright, so I'll just put this in a separate thing. Actually, I'll just make the same. No, it's better to do it from this one here. Yeah, so this is just a separate thing. I'm actually working on one of my main character, or one of my characters for my comic I'm working on. So yeah, I'm just working on him. And let me paste that here. And there we go. Okay. So now we can start. Now I can start with okay, so now I can use the finer paint, or the finer ink pen. So I'll go with this one here, and let's go. Alright, so let me just zoom in real quick. Yeah, again, this is just a pretty, like, chill, kind of live thing, or drawing vid. Again, I don't have a ton to really say, I'm just kind of drawing, and I'll just occasionally have thoughts that just pop up in my head. Do that. There we go. I think the last time I talked to you guys, I talked about the Mario movie, but I feel like talking about it again. So, this is gonna be, damn, it's hard. I don't know how long I've been recording actually. It's only been 28 minutes. That's actually pretty short. Let's see. So, I watched it, right? And I gotta say that I was very happy with it. I was happy with it because this is one of the first video game movies, actually the first one, to actually feel like a video game. Like, it felt like it adapted everything perfectly well, and it didn't have any, like, agendas or anything like that. It was just straight up Mario. Straight up Mario. So I was happy for that. Yeah, I loved all the little references that they did with the games, or that they did from the games. And, yeah, it was just a solid movie. It really was just solid. They didn't have to do anything crazy with it, and they didn't, so they just kind of give us Mario. I did like how they gave Mario and Luigi more of a backstory to it, because they didn't really, because like in the games, they don't really have a backstory. Like, they're kind of just there in the Mushroom Kingdom, and they don't even have a plumbing service in the Mushroom Kingdom, actually, when you think about it. Like in the main series games. I don't know how it is, and I don't know how it was in that TV show that they had in the 90s, or even in the movie, but yeah, damn, I just lost my train of thought. It'll probably come back to me soon. But yeah, I just like the movie overall. I thought Jack Black as Bowser was great. That was very fun. That was very fun. He was a very good Bowser. Um, it would be very dope to see him play Bowser again in the sequel, because there's definitely gonna be a sequel. I mean, the sequel's already confirmed at this point, just based on the end credits from the movie. But yeah, he was good. He was a very good Bowser. The music he did was just, the song he did was just funny as shit. Peaches, 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 peaches. But yeah, it was just nice. Did wish that Luigi did a little bit more in this movie, but I mean, it was kind of like more Mario, really. It was kind of like taking the role as usual. So I mean, it's not like it was bad or anything, but it would have been cool to see Luigi have a little bit more screen time. He only really got screen time towards the end of the movie anyway. But yeah. Again, like I said, they had little references from all the games. And even with Donkey Kong as well, they had that they had I think, wait, was there a Donkey Kong reference? I feel like they had the DK crew, like Cranky Kong, Diddy, Dixie, and I think it was it Chunky? I think Chunky Kong. Yeah, Chunky Kong. And I think that was it, really. I thought Funky Kong was there too, but I don't think he was there. But yeah. So the whole DK crew was there, and it was just pretty sick. It's pretty sick to see all of them there. It does make me kind of want to see a Donkey Kong movie, like in the same style as the Mario movie. I think that would be pretty cool, just to continue with that art style, because it actually works. It works well with the Mario, with the Mario franchise. I think it works well with that. So like, if Illumination continues to work with Nintendo, then in my opinion, I think they should continue making movies, like, at least with Mario. Like, the Mario movie should be done with Illumination, and then, like, if Nintendo wants to branch out and do more movies with other IPs, or for the other IPs, like with Zelda or with Metroid, then I don't think it should be under Illumination, because in my opinion, I think a Zelda movie should not be, like, in 3D, like 3D animation. I think it should be 2D. Like, it should be like either like two different things. It should either be like live action, because I think live action could actually work for it. It actually has that like going for it, that it could work. Or they go like 2D anime. Like, give us like a Ghibli style, Ghibli, or Ghibli, my bad, Ghibli, or a Ghibli style, or it's another style. Damn, I'm trying to think, like, what would be another good style to go with. I was gonna say Madhouse should do it. I think Madhouse could do a good job with it, but I don't know. Anyways, I think if they do make a Zelda movie in the future, it should be animated, or in an anime style. Now with Metroid, I think Metroid could work as a live action adaptation too. I think that one also has that potential, because I mean, it's basically like Alien. It really is just Alien. So they could definitely like pull off some stuff with that, and just not do the exact same concept, but you get what I mean. The transition would seem pretty easy to do that with Metroid. And I mean, the story isn't too hard to follow either, so it seems like a good one to do. But the thing with Metroid is that, in terms of like how popular it is, not a lot of people actually. It's not as popular as you think it would be, right? I think Metroid is just now starting to get popular just because of Dread coming out recently, or coming out last year. Um, that and also that and also the remake for Prime, Metroid Prime. So it's kind of having it's kind of getting a resurgence. Um, so maybe in a couple years a Metroid movie could happen. But only time will tell. I think it'll really. I think it has a higher. I think it has a higher chance if Metroid Prime 4 comes out, like within like the next year or two. If it does, oh boy, oh boy, the it's just endless. The potential is just endless now at that point. So yeah, I would love to see a Metroid movie or a Zelda movie at some point in the near future. Now a Kid Icarus movie would be pretty cool to see too. And honestly, it could work in Illumination as well, or they could do it like how they did that. How they did that. That one. How they did that one trailer. For Pit and Link. In that I forgot what that thing was. Like when they did that reveal trailer for Palutena and Dark Pit, I think it would be cool to see the movie, to see a Kid Icarus movie in that art style, or again they can still go with the Mario or with the Illumination style too. That'd be pretty cool to see, because I mean, Kid Icarus could work in 3D. Even like, yeah, it could work in 3D. But I mean, it's already in 3D anyway. So I could see that. Now, I mean, maybe in the comments you guys could argue that Zelda could do the same thing as well. But I don't know. The thing with the Zelda one, I feel like that could work if they go more on the Wind Waker. Like, if they go like more Wind Waker style. If they go Wind Waker style, then that's perfectly fine. But I don't know. I don't see it being like being in 3D animation. Even though like Zelda's already been that way for like since the 90s anyway. With Ocarina of Time, and that's why it stands out so much to me that I think they should still go with the 3D style if they do make a movie in that way. But again, if they go 2D, I'm happy either way. I'm happy with the Zelda movie regardless. So that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm actually trying to say. But yeah, again, the sky's the limit with the Zelda movie. Now, what other IP would I like to see? What other IP? I mean, it doesn't. I mean, it kind of counts already. But I mean, a Luigi movie would be pretty cool to see. I think that's like almost guaranteed. Almost anyway. I don't know how they would do it. But I definitely could see it happen. Cause I mean, even in the movie, they kind of had Luigi's Mansion music in there too. So they kind of like threw in a little bit of that. And even the Game Boy, not the Game Boy, the GameCube, like ringtone that Luigi had too. That was such a nice touch. That was such a nice touch to it. But yeah, again, the potential for Mario movies is insane because there's so much they can do with that now, especially seeing as how well this movie did. So like a Mario Galaxy movie would be sick to see. Maybe like a rendition of, or maybe like another like take on Super Mario 64, like in the same style as the Mario movie would be pretty cool to see. But yeah, there's just a lot of potential. So I'm hyped for it. I'm hyped. I'm ready. Like I want to see what they can do after seeing how well this movie did. 'Cause yeah, this movie made how much it made already? It's already like over $1 billion. And it's only been out for like, it hasn't even been a month yet, and it's already done this well. So like, yeah, this, bro, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for Nintendo movies now. Like that, there's so much potential for it to stand out. Yo, wait a minute. I thought of something. They can make an F-Zero movie just to bring back Captain Falcon. They could definitely do it. They could do it. They have the potential to do it now. Like, see, I don't know though. I don't know. Like, would it make sense to do a movie with a Captain Falcon movie or an F-Zero movie, and then like go off the sales from that movie and then make a F-Zero game? Would that make sense? I feel like that wouldn't make sense because no one knows who Captain Falcon is. Well, at least like outside of the Smash community, and I guess even like some racing game communities too. But like the average person does not know what F-Zero is. They just don't. They don't know who Captain Falcon is. So like, I don't know. That's hard to do. I still don't want it to be like a dead IP though, because like Captain Falcon's so cool. Like I remember playing the F-Zero game, or at least actually no, I didn't play it. I watched my brother play it. My brother was playing it when we were growing up, and it just looked fun. The game looked really fun, and just going through all the boosting and everything like that. It was just a fun looking game. But yeah, like it would be cool to see F-Zero come back in some way, in some fashion. Cause I mean that series needs to come back. It kind of had its moment very briefly with Mario Kart, but it doesn't really count like that because the character isn't even there. Captain Falcon's not there. But yeah, I know people have been looking for a potential like Super Smash Bros movie, and I mean that like a Smash Bros movie, man. I mean they have the Pikachu movie, or we have it doesn't count, but it does. The Detective Pikachu movie, the Sonic movie, and now Mario. So like the potential's there, but like you gotta have the OGs. There has to be a Zelda movie. There has to be one to make it make more sense. And same with Metroid. Like those have to come out in order for there to be a Smash Bros movie. Because like those guys were from the original, except for Sonic, of course. But like they were from the original game, from the 64 version. So like you gotta have the OGs to make the Smash Bros movie. You gotta have them. So whenever they do make it, either a Metroid movie or a Zelda movie, then the potential for a Smash Bros movie just goes up the roof at that point. So that's what I'm hoping for anyway. But yeah, I'm done ranting about movies now. Cause like outside of like the Mario movie, there really isn't much I'm excited for. Well, I mean, wow, I'm really saying this. I'm drawing the Miles Morales, and I'm doing the Miles Morales drawing right now. It's crazy. Anyways, besides that too, there really isn't much to look out for, in terms of movies for this year. So, I kind of already like got what I wanted for this year in terms of movies. So I'm happy. I'm very happy for what's coming, in the near future or what's coming like soon anyway. So the Miles Morales movie. I think the Guardians of the Galaxy movie will be pretty cool too. But again, Marvel's kind of had this weird thing where they want to keep making stuff, and they should just stop because no one cares anymore. I mean, I hate to say it, but like it's kind of dead at this point. Like no one really. Oh shit! I forgot about the Blue Beetle movie. Yeah, that's gonna be fire too. Comes out in August. That's gonna be sick as fuck. My bad. I didn't mean to curse, but like I don't care. But yeah, like I think that's gonna be sick too. The guy who played Miguel in Cobra Kai is gonna be man. See, again, I'm not good with this comic book stuff, so I'm sorry if I don't remember Blue Beetle's like actual name. I'm sorry, Uh, was it Miguel too? No, it wasn't Miguel. It was damn, I can't believe I forgot his name. But you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I think it's gonna be good. Cast looks fun. So, got all the OGs. Got George Lopez as the dad. So that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this movie. I've been wanting to see Blue Beetle like on screen for years now. So I'm very happy to see this. I definitely can't wait to watch the movie. I just realized I messed up somewhere. It's okay though. I definitely can't wait to watch this movie. Let's see what else is there to talk about. What else is there to talk about? There really isn't much else to talk about. Excuse me, my bad. Didn't mean to burp in the mic for you guys. You guys probably smell my breath now and everything. Okay. Let me just back up real quick. Represent the skyscrapers and everything in New York. I actually have a Blue Beetle drawing as well that I want to finish and put up here for you guys as well. But again, that one's gonna take a little bit more time. So just bear in mind, just bear with me for that one. I'll just put that here. That looks, I don't like the way it looks. Okay, there we go, it looks a little better. Let's go back. See, I'm just gonna play around with the shapes a bit and just see what works and what doesn't work. and another one in the back. Just make sure that one actually touches over. Okay. I'm still here, by the way. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't really have anything to say right now. So I didn't mean to spook you guys, but yeah, I'm just, just drawing really. If you guys want to draw along with me, you can. I don't know, like get a paper or pencil or something like that. And then just draw along with me. Oh, okay. I do have something to talk about. So teaching. So I did mention in the last video that how much am I been recording? It's been 53 minutes. Okay, so I did mention the last time I recorded that during the summer I was gonna start teaching, and I still will be. So I will be teaching middle schoolers. So I'll be teaching them how to do art. Now I've actually been refreshing a little bit on my own knowledge because, again, I haven't really like looked through an art book for real since I graduated. So I'm kind of just refreshing. Like some of it is I don't know what the word is. I don't know what the right word is to say like muscle memory. But it kind of is. I know how to point out things like like tertiary colors, stuff like that. All that art lingo. But the thing is that since I'll be teaching in the summer, I don't know how much that really matters, since I'll basically be teaching the kids like what am I trying to say? I'll be teaching them basically giving them like just experience with how to make their own graphic design work. So the way how I was thinking about approaching it, I was kind of thinking about approaching it like like how I did back in college, where the professor would kind of just have us do hands-on anyway and just like work on our own. And I feel like that's going to be something difficult to do with the kids since they're not really familiar with that kind of way of teaching. So I don't really know how I would be able to guide them in that way. Because I don't really want them to stick to a lesson plan, like in a sense that like I don't want them to feel like their creativity is limited by them following a guideline. I don't really want to do that with them. I want to be able to give them like the basic knowledge of stuff, and then want them to make their own stuff. That's actually what I want them to do. But I don't want to give them like that. Again, I just want to give them like the basic knowledge of what to do, and then just show them stuff that I've done, and then just see what they make. So that's what I want to do with them, and just see what kind of stuff they can make on their own. I do have a lot of ideas. in what I want to teach the kids, but the problem right now for me is just the manner of how to do it. That's really what I'm trying to figure out at the moment, or what I'm trying to figure out before I start teaching, because I don't actually start teaching for the summer until July. So I have right now about a month and a half. Actually, no, not a month and a half. Sorry, but basically less than 2 months to like, you know, really get my stuff together for teaching these kids. So yeah. Cause like I want to be able to teach them graphic design, and also, you know, teach them how they can make their own stuff, like make their own logos, make their own, like, all those things like that. Just that way they have the basic knowledge of how to do that for themselves. And then be able to promote themselves through like whatever they do with their own time. So yeah, I just want to give them that basic kind of setup, really. So yeah. Anyways, I think I'm done for tonight. I think I got pretty far, and, you know, I got to talk to you guys as well, and just, you know, like, just really talk. So hope you guys enjoyed my talk, and, you know, just enjoyed me drawing and whatnot. If you guys did, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, join my Discord, the Bushido Gang, and subscribe for some more content on the channel. And yeah, like I said, with Showdown Lives, I'll try and get back to you guys with that as soon as I can. I do feel more prepared to do it now in May than I was initially doing it in June. So all I can really say is just stay tuned for that, and same with the drawing videos as well. So that's gonna be that. Be safe, wash your hands, and peace out.